Liberals are applauding First Man, a movie coming out this fall about Neil Armstrong and Apollo 11, for leaving out one of the most dramatic moments in spaceflight and 20th century history, when Armstrong planted the American flag on the moon. Reporters have praised the decision to leave out the scene, writing that the most notable moment in the movie was, quote, the film's refusal to engage in the expected jingoistic self-celebration. So what's next for Hollywood? Omitting the Marines hoisting the American flag on Iwo Jima? How about erasing the Statue of Liberty in any shot of immigrants arriving at Ellis Island? Or how about eliminating Ronald Reagan in front of the Brandenburg Gate when he challenged Gorbachev,
tear down this wall?
Since when is it jingoistic to acknowledge the exceptional acts of an exceptional nation that, for example, led the Allies to victory in World War II, helped transform former enemies Germany and Japan into respected members of the international community, and ended the 40-year Cold War at the bargaining table and not on the battlefield? America remains the envy of the rest of the world because of its free market economy, its Republican form of government that allows for orderly transfer of political power every 2, 4, and 6 years, and its vibrant, innovative culture. We are that shining city on a hill. Putting a man on the moon was not a public relations stunt. The 1960s was a star-crossed decade, marred by the assassinations of John F. Kennedy, Martin Luther King Jr., and Robert F. Kennedy. There were deep divisions among the people about the conduct of the Vietnam War. Inner cities were racked by riots and demonstrations. Washington, D.C. was often a city under siege. America urgently needed a reminder of just how remarkable she is. When he took office in January 1961, President John F. Kennedy promised,
before this decade is out, of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the earth.
His successors, Lyndon B. Johnson and Richard Nixon, were faithful to his promise. They understood that Americans, after all the troubles of the 1960s, needed a psychological boost. They needed confirmation that there was indeed something special, something exceptional about America. Thankfully, no matter what Hollywood liberals say or do, that image of Armstrong planting the American flag on the moon is etched deep in the minds of every American, young and old. So fellow patriots, hit that share button and marvel at the sight of Armstrong taking
one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.